dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my
Pretty boring, isn't it?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Higgs first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
16 yards.
His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. He's got his tight end, Cotoriano. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He will take this all the way down to the Packers' 37-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Red, 38. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. Let it fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
27-yard line.
Hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Brandon McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Falcons take over.
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Crazy. And he's out past the 30. And out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
On first down, it's Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That halfway good for 22. First down, Atlanta. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Ray McCloud was the one he was looking for there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 25, here's second and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10. And their own 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Entering Cooper. They're on the 10.
Brought down at the 42-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
Here's a third and 10. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go play action with Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Come on, set. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also a first down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 Blue. Set.
Here's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Smash! Smash! Blue, 32 seconds.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra
What a
point.
standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's to Mooney, complete right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ready, set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. He's picked up of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He's got a man. That's Watson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
He was taken down.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long. But in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
60 red. 60 red. Red, cycle. Cluster, 6. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the 1st down mark.
It's a gain of 8.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 43 yards away. That's going to be a block.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 33-yard line.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous visit. A loose yard, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Ready.
Now Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. The Packers going to use their final timeout now as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's to the end zone. What it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
McManus and the field goal unit come on.
A 39-yard
This one
attempt.
from 39 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Packers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Agnew on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Watch twins.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
And 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
From the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, mobbing all day. Awesome, Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
Who
off.
survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Third and 10.
Come on, set. What? Set.
To throw is Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards. On this return, a pass, the 15-yarder. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. And here's Bijan. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts.
to step up right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. 19, Tiger, 19.
Give left side, here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. Next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stressed all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one, fielded beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
32-yard line.
Ready. There, ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 from the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Hut.
Here's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert. Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green Jack. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hut, hut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Arnold Abigadi in there on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Pause ready. Here we go.
To throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That is into the hands of Wicks. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
On the ready. Set. 6, red, 38. Set.
A second down throw for Love. Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Third and long.
Let's go. Cluster, 650, green. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He is hit before he can get rid of that, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Roughly 29.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
Here we go. Third and a yard.
Let's go.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both running and pass.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Right side, catch me by McLeod. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass.
And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you run.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
Let's go now.
They'll go for it. Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But his coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I need the ball late in the fourth quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, to go out and try to win this game.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8.
Come on,
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And some good block at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell it, and take it away. And And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. Just a good, solid run here on third down, tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
They'll run with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one online, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Agnew on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcons first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion,
oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. It is a pickup of 18. And by a yard. They get the third down conversion.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 34-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Robinson. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll get this to McCollum. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with a touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out.
Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining.
It's 2nd and inches at the Packers' 2-yard line.
Now 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Switch.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this has been a team that all year just has this ability to never give up and finish games at the end. When chips are down, they're at their best, and that's the key to NFL football. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be good when it matters.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Drill green. Here we go. Ready?
Now Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that's timeout Green Bay. It'll be their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
43. Needle blue.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
45. White. 10.
Throwing is Love. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here at the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Ready.
On second down, Love. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here.